What is going on, guys? Darkstar back here with another video for you all today. My last couple of videos I said that I wanted to do a Q&A because there were a lot of questions that I was getting about Spellbreak and how the game was working, how the game was going, how pre-alpha worked and stuff like that a lot of people were asking. A lot of the same questions kept popping up, so I definitely wanted to make this Q&A just so I could get all those, put them all into one video so you guys can come here, get your answers to your questions, and then continue with your day. But if I don't talk about your question, if I don't discuss it, comment it again in this video. I'll probably do another Q&A if I do end up getting more questions that I didn't answer in this specific video. But yeah, let's get into it. Hello, mother. Yeah, all you gotta do is press play. Oh man, well, that's gonna be annoying to edit out, but whatever. All right, so the first question comes from G4 Game Battles. Alright, so this man said, so I just got my key for the pre-alpha and played a couple of games, but I just don't get how combos are supposed to work. If I'm lucky, I land a fireball, and it's even rare for me to hit ice gauntlets. That's why I like earth and electric, but I just don't see how you could easily essentially combo without the harder gauntlets, like no freezes or stuns to follow up with free hits. Alright, so I definitely agree. At the beginning, it's really hard if you're not using things like, at the beginning I used ice gauntlet a lot at the beginning because it would let me freeze my opponents and then I could get a couple free hits in, right? Electric is also really good too. It silences your opponent. They can't use any spells, they can't use any items or anything. They're kind of just they're silent. So basically what he's asking is, how can he combo these gauntlets that are a bit more difficult to use, these higher gauntlets that have a bit of a higher learning curve? From the sounds of it though, dude, it sounds like you've only been playing for a little while. Like I said to you, you've only played a couple games. It's gonna feel like that for a while. There's not really anything that I could tell you as to like how you can get over this hump outside of just keep playing. You've only played a couple of games from the time you posted this comment. So obviously, yeah, you're gonna run into a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a stump. It's gonna be difficult at first because the way this game moves, it's not like a traditional, you know, first person or third person shooter. It's a little bit more different than that. So there's not much I can tell you as far as what you can do physically in the game to get more comfortable with using the higher learning curve gauntlets outside of just keep playing. Once you've played for a while, it will get better. I was definitely where you were at when I first started playing the game. It was extremely hard for me to get fireballs, were damn near impossible for me to hit unless I could like freeze my opponent. But once you figure out, you know, how the speed of the characters and how they move and how they run, and you get an idea like, okay, how far do I need to be leading my shots in order to land those hits, or how far away can I be for this ice gauntlet? How much arc does this attack have? How far can each attack go based off of the speed of the opponent that they're moving and how far they are from you? Once you get comfortable with that, it's going to be a lot easier for you to land your shots. All right, so next question comes from Kid Rat. His question is, any idea when they email keys? Every week or so, maybe? All right, so I'm not sure the exact days that they release keys, but at the beginning they would tell us every time they release a big bunch of keys. But there's so many people playing the pre-alpha now, they don't really tell us. They kind of just release the keys and then people come into the Discord and they start playing with us. They don't do anything over the weekends. Those are their off days, so it's usually going to be during the week. I believe it used to be about twice a week. I don't know if they increased that or decreased that, but from what I was told and from what they would announce back when they were actually announcing when they were giving out the keys, it was about twice a week. Next question comes from Monty Voghan. I'm gonna butcher these names, dude. I'm sorry. His question is, brother, do you have any keys to give away? No, I do not. All right, next question comes from Gogger Mogger. Hey mate, cool vid. How long did it take for you to get your key, or did you buy it? I definitely didn't buy it because that's like $100 for that, and I'm definitely not spending $100 on a pre-alpha. I put the request in for the beta and I got it within about 2 or 3 days, which was pretty quick. I don't know how I got it so quickly. I'm not sure why, but it only took me about 2 or 3 days for me to get my key. You can buy it. You get your pre-alpha key and you get a couple extra keys to give to your friends so that they can get into the pre-alpha as well. And that's $100. So if that's what you want to do, if you just don't feel like waiting, you want to buy it right now, and you know, and you're confident about this game, you can pick up the founders pack for $100, or you can just sign up with the link below in the description and they'll probably give you a key within a couple of days. All right, next question comes from Irvin. He asks, do you think a GTX 660 could run this? Question mark. Probably. You could probably get away with a GTX 660. The game is pretty decently optimized. Lately it's been kind of rough because they've been patching the game a lot and adding a lot of new stuff into it, so they haven't really been working too hard on optimization. So right now it's a little bit rough. It's not bad, it's not terrible at all, but you could probably get away with the 660 to be honest, if you were to drop your settings a lot, if you're okay with playing within the 40 45 FPS range. All right, so Great TV asks PS4 question mark. So a lot of people were asking me if this game is going to come to the consoles, if it's going to come to PS4, if it's going to come to Xbox. We don't know yet. Granted, this game is, since this game is so early in pre-alpha, like I really don't see them bringing this to console anytime soon. I don't think this game's going to even leave pre-alpha and go into beta until probably sometime next year, probably like around this time next year. I don't see like a full release of this game coming out until the end of next year at the earliest. So I don't think that consoles is really on their mind right now. They did say that that's a possibility. If they get done with the PC version and that's out and everyone's happy with that, then they'll take a look at consoles. But for right now, they're not really talking too much about consoles. They're not too worried about what consoles are going to be going with. All right, so Z Frost is asking, is this game free? This game is free for the pre-alpha right now. As far as the full game when it launches, I'm assuming that's what you're asking. They did say that they are open to what the players had to say. They've been asking us how we feel about the game. Do we want this to be like a free-to-play game and you just buy skins and stuff like that, or do you want this to be like a $20-$30 game? Like how they've been really open and really fair with how they're going about like deciding on how this game is going to be played. They've been asking the people in the pre-alpha a lot about how they want to do with that, but they haven't come up with any kind of decision yet. They haven't sat down and said this is how it's going to go, so no one knows. Basically nobody knows how this game is going to be, if it's going to be free to play, if it's going to be $20 $30 to get in. I personally, if I had to guess, if I had to assume, I'm assuming it's probably going to go free to play, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like $20 or $30, which would be fine because this game is pretty damn good. But I would assume it's probably going to be free to play, maybe $20 $30 at the most. I don't really see them going higher than that, to be honest, since they seem more lenient towards the free to play model in the first place. All right, and the last question comes from Tayshawn Steele. He asks, do you have any idea of when this game is entering beta? So basically when this game is going to leave pre-alpha. No one has any idea, my dude. No one knows when they're going to do it. They've been updating the game a lot. It's come a long way from when I started playing it, but no one really knows when. And even if I did, I don't think I could even tell you that, to be honest. But if I had to guess, if I had to assume, I would probably say that the pre-alpha is going to end sometime around early next year, maybe mid like summer next year, I would say, if I had to assume, because they're pretty far along. They've come a long way from when I first started playing this game. A lot has been added, a lot has been taken out, a lot of bugs have been fixed and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if around just summertime next year, June, July next year, is when a beta is announced, because usually that's when these developers want people playing their games for betas, is when people are out of school, taking time off of work to really get a chance to get a really huge influx of players playing at one time. So probably summer by next year. All right, so that's it. That's about all the questions that I got that weren't like repeats or just kind of weird questions. If you guys have anything else that you want to know, ask me in the question in the description, in the comment section below. If I didn't answer your question, let me know in the comment section below too as well. Make sure you sign up for the pre-alpha. The link's going to be down in the description below. Let me know what else you guys want to see about Spellbreak. Hopefully this NDA lifts up soon. I got a lot of gameplay I want to show you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Smash Bros comes out in 3 weeks, so we're definitely be making a couple Smash Bros videos. We're coming back to Nintendo stuff soon. Gonna be making a couple Smash Bros videos leading up to the launch of Super Smash Bros. If you guys are looking forward to that, check out the channel, subscribe, like the video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out. That intro was long as fuck. All right, I'm gonna go now.